Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, important interception. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Lovely, goes for a shot! Goal! There is the breakthrough! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Chance! Mbappe. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Here comes the terrific header. It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's a
great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cleared without complication. Oh, they could be caught out here. Collar is herring after that one. And it's Serginho. Nedved. Chance here to counter. Oh, this looks sharp. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that. Milan go into the lead, and can he finish? Now, oh, what has happened here? Vieira plays it all the way forward. Serginho, and it's Gnabry. He's in a great position here. Oh, that was vital. Nedved. Oh, easy pickings there. Gnabry, looking for the run. Mbappe. That's good. Oh, he's been caught napping. Collar! And he hits the net. And the lead lost no time at all. Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Conte. The referee's awarded a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And that's put paid to a promising move. Nedved, and he's worked it through. Now it's Sumpa, and the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Makalele clears it away. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Rijkaard. And here's Hullet. Hullet carries the ball down the right. Makalele. And that has left him in a heap. Costa Curta with a definite foul there. And this is Kante. He's got away. And he's gone backward here. And this is Gnabry. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, tries a shot! Big moment! Massive goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Kohler demonstrated great.
And we hit half-time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Serginho's cross.
Kohler really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get...
And the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Serginho. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And that is expertly dealt with. Nedved. Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard. Gnabry. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shot a goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Madrid choosing to make the first change. Batistuta to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Milan needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Good read, needed to be. And the pass is intercepted. Vieira. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, some tackle that. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he has shown him a yellow card. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now the ball's gone astray. He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Kohler really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now they can spring out of defence. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Batistuta. Good ball, good take.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Kante. That is a great pick out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That is good alertness.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he plays one through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Madrid, moments now away from seeing this one out. Gnabry. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He's through here, and he's on it, and Hullet! It's bounced back off the post. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Figo is really quite unique, Peter. I mean, his technique is flawless. A winger, but with the vision of a real playmaker.
Essentially the complete package.
Yeah, you would certainly call him that. A truly magnificent player.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a promising position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, he's just misjudged that one. Hernandez. Now Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Conte. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's played through for him. And Puskas! Goal! Serbia! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's been slipped through. Thinks about the shot. Delivers the ball. Up he goes! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Mbappe.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Serginho. And it's Gnabry. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior is always scanning the pitch for targets. Makaleli. Kola. Gnabry stood up well to him there.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Searching pass he's played there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Vinicius Junior! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And that interception was most... And Puskas! Deep cross. Great chance! Conte. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. That is ended up in no man's land. Kola, and this is Kante. Some resolute defending there. Vieira. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, he's been caught napping! That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Collar. Gnabry. Vinicius Junior. Pass is just off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Thuram is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Nicely spread. Makaleli. Some really good ball movement. Conte.
There will be 1 minute
It's
at a
Makaleli.
time.
Now Gnabry. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half.
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. There's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Puskás powering forward here. Luis Suarez. Oh, well measured. Vinicius Junior in towards the backs. Big header! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Gnabry, there he goes, motoring forward. Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Serbia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mbappe can get it clear. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, important interception. Hernandez gets good distance on it.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Conte?
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Gnabry. Collar. Oh, that's a fine interception. Has a look up and drives it forward. And no, that was never going to make it. Figo is one whose deliveries we all know about. He's being urged to shoot. He can get that clear. They get a throw in.
Substitution for Serbia. Number 6, Vinicius Junior. Number 20, Suarez.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Number 18, Figo. Coming on the field.
Pele really
Number
was
17,
well marshalled there because he was
Ronaldinho.
denied the opportunity to turn.
It's Ronaldinho! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Big chance, must be! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now there's a fine ball. Caught offside that time. Well, that pass isn't the best. Great defending, strong and determined. Roberto Baggio. That's a nicely shaped ball. Pele goes for a shot! No mistake! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be up.
Chance! No, that's just wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Nicely shaped ball. Great ball if it's... Pele! Oh, impressive strike.
Pele most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nice looking ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the through ball. Hernandez makes the interception. And it's Serginho.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Makaleli. Played through into space. Serginho flings in across. Batistita.
Added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get it through? Hernandez. And it's Baggio. Tries to pass it through. Now that... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And we're done. Madrid cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter, being the kind...
Great chance! Goal! Besiktas! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Lovely bit of skill. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's going to go a long way. No foul, says the referee. Alexander-Arnold carries the ball down the right. Makaleli. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's shifting through the gears here. Bastoni looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Koller. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Kimmich.
Oh, that's well spotted. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mbappe! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Fired deep towards the back post. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He could be, and the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Kante. In by Conte. And that has been cleared. Madrid with the corner. They're first. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Good take, chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style! 2 up now, and they are cruising. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Besiktas are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Besiktas are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Madrid finding their passes. That is ended up in no man's land. And he's quick to get it clear again. Gnabry. Oh, super ball! Plenty to aim at here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, nice one too, very nice.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to pass it through. Kimmich. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cruyff. Gnabry. Well, played right into his path. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Marquinhos.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Oh, what has happened here? Kimmich. And we've reached half-time. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Que no está permitido el consumo de bebidas alcohólicas dentro del estadio.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Mbappe! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Neymar. And it's Neymar. That looks a good ball through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe. No way through there. Serginho. He's through here. He's got away. Ball swung in. And he's there to clear it. Gnabry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Now can he find a finish? And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Eder Militao.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, he refuses to take the bait.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Neymar. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. Very nicely done. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the... He's having a hit! Comfortable claim for the keeper.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good-looking ball. Foot in. Pass somewhat off target. Makaleli. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Makaleli. Mbappe. And it's been played through. Bastoni with the slide tackle there. Eder Militao gets across to intercept that. And it's Gnabry. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out. Yeah, chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Hernandez. Now Costa Corta. Conte. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. The most accurate pass. Collier. And this is Gnabry. Bellingham. That is good alertness. Saka. And it's Neymar. Bellingham. Oh, that's a key interception. And the pass is intercepted. Gnabry. Nicely shaped ball. Collar. Besiktas needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Mbappe! And that's a dangerous ball. Gnabry showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. That has been slung wide. Neymar just eases him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he shoots! Goes for a shot! And it's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great...
And that is that. Madrid perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
You know, Peter, sometimes it's just nice to draw attention to unheralded players, and Sergi, for me, fits the bill perfectly. I think he's a model of consistency and durability at fullback, ruggedly effective and always a hefty work rate. Always good to watch.
Yeah, boy, he clocks up the miles in every game.
One of the game's 100%ers.
Pinches it off him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yamal gets into a good position. Makalele did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
This might spell danger. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to get it clear. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Makalele pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Lovely pass, but great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid have their second corner now. Gattuso gets it away. And they're quick to get it back. Now, can they get him away? Wolfsburg have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's been caught napping. Mbappe. Gnabry is always looking to play quality balls. So what can they make of this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's an imaginative pass. Well, played right into his path. And can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Makalele. And it's Conte. Now this could be a chance. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nicely aimed pass. And that has left him in a heap. Dink through, and the shot's on here. Shoots! Goal! Wolfsburg! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Tries a shot! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Wolfsburg are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he welcomes it in. He can get that clear. Wolfsburg have reclaimed it. Eder Militao. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Makaleli. Gnabry. Looking to play him in. Now there's... Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He's found some space.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Gattuso plays it long. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. And the first half is done. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Maicon. Now Gattuso. That has been cut short.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Mbappe. Picked out brilliantly. And this is Gnabry. Shapes to shoot!
OK, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. That's a little off target. Mbappe, played back. Yamal has created one goal already. Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Madrid really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Gnabry, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Hullet. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Gattuso. Mateus. And the pass is intercepted. Koller. Now it's Mbappe. Chance here to counter. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gnabry. Now Mbappe. And it's Conte. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Makaleli. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Hullet promptly onto that, and that is that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gattuso looking to run onto it. Costa Curta. And it's Gnabry. Conte. Now that looks a decent ball. Pullet. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Collar taking charge of the dead ball.
El dorsal 20.
And now as good a time as any to pull level.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7, el dorsal 15, el dorsal 18. Neymar. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Collar. Chance, surely!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Hernandez cuts out the pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Brilliantly cut out. Gattuso. Aimed beyond the defence. Hernandez. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Makaleli. Now Eder Militao. Madrid finding their passes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
5 minutes left on the clock. Makaleli, very much a man of this moment. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Just eases him off the ball. Serginho. And they can counter here. Royce. And that's it. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.